Well, I saw a snake in the road up here. I don't know. Thought it was a copperhead. Well, here's where I had my flat last time. Let's go for it, see what happens. Let's go down to the swamp. Look out, squirrel. Well, stay tuned. I got something real exciting for you today. We have a song that we put together, and hopefully you'll like it. It's gonna be nice, and you're gonna enjoy it. Well, there is our starting miles, 13,984. I got my air compressor here because this bald tire, you see that little hole there, has 11,000 miles, and I got a hole in it. And it gets wet like that, but so far it's been holding. I do have flat out in it, so hopefully we won't have no problems today. So let's get going. Yeah, one of the worst things that could happen is you upload a video, and then after you get a bunch of views, you realize there's an error in the video. You have to go and take it down or edit it on YouTube. So those things happen though. That's one thing, I see a lot of deer in the morning. A lot of deer. I've seen a few bobcats, lynx. No, I don't think I've seen no lynx, but a lot of dogs. Well, I wonder if these dogs will be up here again. There they are. Way back there. Probably the thing I see the most though is squirrels. I can see 30 within just a few miles. And squirrels are funny, boy. They hang on the road until the last second, and then they try to run. Most of the time I miss them. The other day I hit one for the very first time, and it didn't do nothing. Just, blump, blump. I looked back and he wasn't on the road, but I don't imagine he had a very good day. You could swerve all over trying to get away from them, but they zig and zag so much that you're better off just to hold your course. And like I said, most of the time they go the other way and they get out of the way, but I got one the other day. Not something I want to do, but not much you can do about it. Well, I saw a snake in the road up here. I don't know. Thought it was a copperhead. Where's it at? There it is. Yep, it's a copperhead. Run over, it looks like, though. A lot of snakes this time of year. He's just a baby one, though. Those are the ones you gotta watch out for. A lot of times I ride by these and I think there's roadkill or something, and when I ride by, they raise their head and I think, whoa, that was a snake. So you gotta be careful. Well, a little while back, I put up my swamp video, and I thought maybe it'd be nice to go back there, take a look at that today. It's so beautiful down there. It's a beautiful day. It's about 71 degrees, and so we'll ride down to the swamp and see what's going on down there. It was really beautiful the last time I was down there. I tell my wife it's beautiful down in the swamp, and she says there's just water down there, icky old green water. She don't see the beauty like I do. But there's some probably who are watching this have the same kind of feeling. But boy, I thought it'd be neat to go out there in a canoe and just kind of wander around back there. Ain't that pretty over there, how the rays come through the clouds? Really pretty. But we get toward this end of the year, it's gonna start getting cold on me. Enjoy these nice days while I got them, I guess. Well, it won't be long now. Ooh, look at that snake. Look how big that is. Don't know what kind it is, but that thing's huge. Probably a rat snake or something. But regardless, we're going to give him some room. I ain't going to mess with him. Look how long he is. He's about 5 feet long, 6 feet maybe. Oh, that's scary. There it is. 14,000 miles. Getting real close now. So close to 15,000, I think I may ride that today. If I had enough battery, I probably would give it a try, but not practical, I guess. Woohoo, yeah. Oh, that freaked me out. I have my poncho there, and a little bit of plastic was vibrating in the wind, and it vibrated against my leg, and it sounded like a bee. I got stung by a wasp the other day, and so now I'm kind of paranoid. At least I hope that's what it was. Yeah, but 14,000 miles, yeah. I've ridden hard to get here. About 120, 140 miles a day for the last like 3 months. So I've ridden hard to get here. It won't be long now. Well, here's where I had my flat last time. And I'm tempted to go up this road, but I don't know. Probably not a smart thing to do. Yeah, this part of the road doesn't look too bad, but you get back up here further, it's nothing but gravel and ruts, and got pretty bad on me. And got so bad you couldn't take a car through it. I knew if I had a problem, my wife wouldn't come back here. So I'd be walking. But you know, this part of the road don't look that bad. But it is beautiful back here. But I don't have no flat out in my front tire at all. And the back tire's pretty bald, so let's go for it, see what happens. Hopefully we won't have no problems. When I rode through here the last time, I was almost all the way flat, and I was just going as fast as I could because, like I said, I knew my wife wouldn't come back here. Right through here it starts to get pretty rough. And you gotta remember, when I went through here, it wasn't mowed at all, so it was really thick. They mowed through here last time. Some of the really bad parts, believe it or not, they call this a road. Okay, I think I got through the really, really bad parts. Yeah, this area is really bad too. Really bad through here. We're almost to the end though. Well, we made it through, and if I have problems today, I won't tell my wife. But if I make it home, then I'll tell her. So if I'm showing this, it means I've made it home. Or maybe I'll show it if I don't. Let's go down to the swamp. This all-wheel drive, it just walks right up them. No problem. Yeah, here's one of the big hills here. Right around this corner, I think. Really beautiful through here. I'm holding the right brake pretty hard to keep from gaining too much speed here. And I'm still gaining speed. This is a hill I don't think you could ride up unless you had all-wheel drive, because it's pretty steep. All right. Down here by the cypress trees. And there's fish in here. Looks like the waters went down a little bit since I've been through here. I think those trees are so pretty. Let's stop here and take it all in. Oh, you can see it's really beautiful. Like I said, I showed my wife this and she thought, man, that's icky down there. So one person's beauty is another person's icky. It is a little icky over here. A little stagnant, it looks like. But boy, it'd be fun to take a canoe out here with my son and spend all day out there, just kind of rowing along. Yeah, something jumped over there. Probably a big bullfrog or something jumped in the water. Yeah, this is sweet. Yeah, it is a little stagnant on that side. This side over here must get refreshed. Look at that. Look at that tree. Isn't that beautiful? It's a type of pine tree. It's a cypress. And it grows down in the swamps. And there's a lot of cedar trees down here too, but they're kind of on the edge of the swamp. Yeah, a little stagnant on that side. If I was gonna fish, I'd fish on this side. Yes, I'm gonna put a wreath up in the tree there. Come down here for some pictures, probably for a wedding. You can see there's a big pond off back over there somewhere. So yeah, this is really nice. But usually, you know, I've only been down here 2 times and I've never seen any cars down here. This time and the last time, so. Well, I did pass a car now. I passed a guy hauling a boat. Looks like it was maybe a DNR or something. But it's really nice back here. Boy, that's some big bird poop splotches. Those are some big birds that leave that behind. I thought it was paint at first. Ah, dear, it's some kind of bird poop. Wow, this thing walks right up. It's like it's not even here. Now, this is a steep hill too. And this is really steep. It was grown in there some, but no problem getting up it. I got a vibration in the front there. Got a like harmonic resonance every once in a while. Yeah, it sure is nice down here. A long ways down there though, steep hill. Yep, here's another one of those big hills. I'd fly down it, but they just replaced this bridge here, and the approach to the bridge is really rough. I don't know why they do that. They fix it all up real nice, and then they make it worse than it was before because of the approach. That's one of those see-through bridges. I remember going across one of those when I was a kid, across the Mississippi. A little bit scary as a kid. And you know, the cars were really big back then and the roads were really small. It's like, what were they thinking? Trying to save every bit of money. Cutting down on the width of the bridge 6 inches, you know, to save, you know, a couple $1 million, but, you know, that bridge is going to be in service for 100 years probably. At least 50 or 60. All right, we got off that back road there that goes down to the swamp, and this road's a lot better, so we can ride a little faster now. Want to get away from this stuff in the air from them farming. Yeah, I saw on someone's porch back there what I thought was a dog, and standing up at attention. I thought, well, that seems a little weird. And as I went by it, I think it was a cheetah. But I think it was a statue. At least I hope so. I don't think we have no cheetahs around here. Looks like an old fire tower or something there. Oh, they took all the steps down. Got a bunch of birds up there. With the stock configuration, I think this bike would do fairly well off-road, but I got this extra battery on here and I got mine set up for riding on the road, so a little top heavy for going off-road, but I can go a little bit. I wouldn't have been worried about that back there at all if it wasn't for my tires. You know, the biggest thing is to have a flat somewhere where you can't be rescued. And with my back issues, I don't walk very far, so yep, but we made it. This is another beautiful area through here. Really nice. I'm gonna have to get me a route that goes around here. Ride some of these other back roads here. You know, before it's over, I'm gonna know every back road within 100 miles. Usually what I do is I ride a route and I get in a routine and I ride it and I ride it and I ride it until I get tired of it. And then I'll look for something else. So that's what we'll do. See if I can plan one out this weekend. And if you're looking for a way to plan your routes, you might want to try that Komoot app. It's got a really neat planning feature. You just kind of go along and you add points and you just you say include this in the route and it'll go around there and it'll keep it, you know, where if you try to do it on Google Maps, it keeps trying to reroute you all the time. Saving it is always an issue too. Where this, you can save it and name it, and I haven't rode this route, you know, probably for a month and a half. I said, hey, I want to go over there, and I looked it up and this is the one I went on. Yeah, you know, whenever I post these mileage videos where I reach a milestone, almost every time I get a stupid comment. You're just trying to feed your ego, or, you know, it doesn't count because you're on an e-bike. It's like, you know, dude, you don't know my history. You know, that's like saying a guy with one leg, you know, he walks a mile. Hey, that's no big deal. Well, to him, it's a big deal. Got to be big enough to give him some kudos, because, you know, and so it kind of inspired me to write a song about, you know, the fact that I'm not really trying to challenge anybody else. I'm just trying to challenge myself. And those who watch my channel, I think they know that because of my history with my back issues. But anyways, I wrote a song, and so here it is, 14,000 miles.
Papa blue shirts riding down the road, feeling fine on his Philodo jumbo. He's passing the time. White beard, bow, and big ol' smile on his face. 14K miles, he's picking up the pace. 14,000 miles, just me and the road. I wave to each car as they go. I ain't trying to be no one, just myself today. I'm gonna make it to 15K, come what may. Determination's my middle name. Never give it up, no play in that game. Each pedal stroke, I'm pushing through. The finish line's ahead, I know what to do. 14,000 miles, just me and the road. I wave to each car as they go. I ain't trying to be no one, just myself today. I'm gonna make it to 15K, come what may. Determination's my middle name. Never give it up, no play in that game. Each pedal stroke, I'm pushing through. The finish line's ahead, I know what to do. 14,000 miles, just me and the road. I wave to each car as they go. I ain't trying to 15K, come what may. White beard shining, the sun in the sky, I'm still riding high. No competition, no race in my mind, just beating my best 1 mile at a time. 14,000 miles, just me and the road. I wave to each car as they go. I ain't trying to beat no one, just myself today. I'm gonna make it to 15K, come what may. I'm on a mission, no need for fame. Philodo, jungle rolling, remember that name. 14K and counting, I'm almost there with a big old grin and wind in my hair.
I hope you enjoyed the song. Thought I'd stop here, take a look at this creek here that I go over all the time. I use this area for target practice. You can see all the shells here. I'm always afraid that the shells are going to get beat up by a car and turn into little shards and end up in my tire. You can see them all there. You can see what they use for a target. That one and that one down there. Yeah, but it's getting warm out here today. I gotta get headed toward home because today's waffle day. If I told you today was waffle day, would you know what day it was? What day of the week it was? But they're probably waiting for me to go home and eat, so I'm gonna head for the house, and yeah, so I'll be there soon. Look out, squirrel. Woo! I almost got it. You never know what they're gonna do. But it got kind of windy out here today, so have to kind of pick my spots where I record. Back by some trees here, so maybe that'll block the wind a little bit. But yeah, real excited. I'm getting close to the 15,000 that I had planned for this year. Won't be long. This bike will be the top dog in the kennel, I guess would be the correct metaphor. Won't be long, but that's probably a lot closer than I think. I need to check on that when I get home. All right, well, that should be pretty close to 60 miles, I think, maybe a little over. But here's what the bike looks like. Still looking good after 14,000 miles. Still looking good. Looks like I'm hitting here a little bit. It's got a little plastic thing on it, and it looks like it let loose there a little bit. No big deal. But Ultraverse, we made it. We made it. I'm gonna see if I can get another 1,000 miles on that. Then I'd have 12,000 miles. I mean, can you believe it? I got 11,000 miles on that, over 11,000. 11,200 and some. Something like that. Anyways, the bike has been a blast and it's holding up very well. Haven't had no problems. And yeah. Alrighty, well, thanks for riding with me today. We got down there, got to see, and we got to go back there and see that pig trail road that I went down. I didn't hang around down there too much because I didn't want to have a flat and get in trouble down there. Because there ain't no way they're bringing the car down there to get me, which means I'd have to walk out the whole way, and I don't walk too good, so especially trying to bring a bike along, so that would be rough. So yeah, so we're excited, and we're getting real close to that 15,000 miles and making my goal for this year. When I was laid up with my back, I thought, well, that's over. I ain't never gonna make it. I thought my bike riding days were done. And but we were able to figure out what the issue was and get it fixed. And I slowly started getting better. And I still have pain, but hey, we're still riding. So as long as I can keep riding, that's all that matters right now. And anyways, it was fun. And we're inching our way toward 15,000. It should be probably a couple weeks I should be there, and so stay tuned. We'll celebrate. I already have the song done for my 15,000. That song we did a long time ago because, once I thought, hey, I'm gonna make it, I thought, well, I'm gonna get this song together. But the funny thing is I gotta get one together for the H8 because H8 is right there too. So Yeah, speaking of the H8, this one will soon pass the H8, so I think these Philodos have proved their dependability. I heard something, I thought it was a mosquito, but it was someone over here. I thought, man, I don't usually have mosquitoes. And anyways, I haven't had no problems with either one. I did change the freewheel on my H8, but that's no big deal. That was a freewheel that I put on, so that had nothing to do with Philodo. But anyways, thanks for riding with me today. This is Papa Blue Shirt. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch me and come along for the ride. So yeah, goodbye, good luck, and may the good Lord take a liking to you.
Goodbye, good luck, and may the good Lord take a liking to you, liking to you, liking to you, liking to you, liking to you.